Another beautiful day. Here it is, the fall of 2015, and I was just actually feeling a little bit lonely, and watched a couple of videos regarding manginas and men that have been raised by a single mother. And so even worse than that, I'm not a psychologist, but worse than being raised by a single mother, I also had 4 sisters that I was raised with. Man, I just saw the hugest rat just run by. There he goes there. Wow. He'd probably make a meal. Anyway, so like I said, I'm not a psychologist, and I'm not sure what makes our minds tick, but mangina is men really taking a lot of abuse from women, even physical abuse, but severe mental abuse. And I don't really put myself in that category of being a mangina, but a white knight, certainly I could see tendencies to want to save the day. Damsel in distress. I probably, since being a kid, have always felt maybe an urge to help a damsel in distress. So, men grow up just like women, watching all these Disney movies, and we're watching the same movies. From our point of view, Sleeping Beauty, we battle the dark forces, and in the end, end up with our princess. And so as you watch those movies, you know that the damsel, like in Sleeping Beauty or Snow White, her entire role in the movie is just laying there. And the man, the hero, spends the entire movie putting his life on the line. Literally putting his life on the line to save the damsel in distress. And so I don't know if women imagine men battling, and that is their role, just to be a damsel. And like in Cinderella, the prince comes and saves the day. She has a golden carriage, a big castle with maidservants and cooks and everything being done for them. And so do they grow up into women thinking that once they get married, they don't have to do anything? And even though they know reality, they see their parents, their neighbors, but somehow when they get married, everything's just going to be perfect, and everything they could ever want, all they have to do is ask for it. And so when reality strikes in and their prince goes to battle each day, doing everything he can, not only for the household, but also for his princess. And so I don't know if they just think they picked the wrong prince, and when they're not happy, they go on their merry way. The first, I don't know. So, I was separated from my wife in 2005, and I didn't feel any urge to run out and conquer women. In fact, the opposite is that I wanted to heal and try and figure out how I could be a better partner, so that the next time I invest my entire being into a woman, my partner in life, that I would be prepared to be a good listener, a good communicator, not being vague, not having to lie, not having to play any type of games, and not have to play a role. You know, it's really frustrating today in the dating game, or whatever you want to call it. It's like everybody's playing these games of being a certain role or character, and it's not something that I was ever really interested in. I was never interested in that, and I just wanted to be myself. I wanted to create each day as an adventure, and gosh, it's just so frustrating. So women, they don't always want your money. And even women that don't have money, I think what they're really after is your soul. Your life energy. And it seems like as soon as they suck it all out of you, then they need to go find a fresh